On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
For a person to lead, that means that person is in control. And if a person is in control and leading you in the right direction, he's controlling his relationship in the right direction. The definition of control is the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. So if your man is leading you in the right direction, there's nothing which women say that they want a man to be a leader and to lead. That means he is to lead is to control. He's controlling his relationship in the right direction, and women don't have no problem with that. But now to be a control freak, now I think that's what people going. They go to the immediate extreme. And I'm not here to talk about the extremes. We know obviously if a man is controlling you to the point to where he's a control freak, then that's something that maybe that you might not need to be in.
Mommy love, excuse me, where you from? Louisiana?
I'm from Mississippi, baby.
I love your accent. I love your accent.
Near Memphis. So I'm like Memphis, Mississippi, kind of in there.
Okay, I love it.
You fine too, Veronica. You cute, girl.
Thank you. Hey, Anton. You like?
No, I'm having fun. I think it's all hilarious.
Hey, Mr. Lego.
All right, try to
Man, Mr. Lego, I ain't gonna lie, man. I just want you to sing one song for me. Like, can you sing that song, girl? When you love someone, you just
go ahead, got them shades on too.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. Like you
don't even like listen to R&B. Listen to y'all. He not listen to R&B. None of that. You nigga right
what he be listening to? What he be listening to?
Something abusive towards us.
Go, baby. Go ahead, walk out the door.
Jesus Christ.
I'm listening to Future. That's what I'm listening
to. All right.
Let me ask y'all before we continue. All right, I need to know because I got on here just thinking we have a conversation, but the way I feel, the energy I'm getting from this is the guys, y'all don't really like us for real, right? And if that's what we do, let me know because I treat people different if I know they like me.
Here we go. Gaslighting.
Oh wait, sis, what do you mean by that?
Shout out to Captain. Shout out to Captain Rasan to save the day.
Exactly.
What do you mean by that?
She gaslighting, bro, and you falling for it.
How am I gaslighting?
I
genuinely want to hear what she said. Listen, I don't operate.
No, Rasan. She said what she said. Listen.
And hold on, like that. You know what I'm saying? So I said what I said. Very clear. I said the energy I'm receiving from this chat is making me feel like. It's making me feel like when I say y'all, I'm saying majority, maybe not 100% of you guys, right? But a majority energy I'm getting is y'all don't really like us. So I'm just
can't watch the
chat.
First of all, listen.
Thursday.
You cannot watch the chat. Do not watch the chat.
What chat? No, I'm talking to who
You're talking to y'all. You're talking about the young men.
Yo, can we move on? We don't care what women want.
So Tara, you reading the room. Go ahead, sis.
Read the room,
girl. We got this. Don't worry about it.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead. We rocking with you. Relax, baby girl. All right, the next topic of the night is, can being controlling in a relationship be a good thing? Here we go.
Very thin line between being controlling and being abusive.
Abuse and control is the same thing. Controlling is a form of abuse, in my opinion.
It absolutely
is. Sorry guys, I've been in a situation where I've been in a physically abusive relationship, and I've been in a relationship that has been emotionally and mentally abusive, which is controlling. And I can 100% say that the controlling mental abuse affected me way longer than the physical abuse did.
Absolutely.
Because it puts your mind in a different type of way.
But can the control be good though?
No.
Yeah, it can. Let's say you.
When it's good, it's not control. If I sit up here and if my man is good at organization, he knows and he leads me. He's so good at it. I'm like, I've got to know how you do this, and he's showing me what to do, and he say, no, you're doing it wrong. Do it like this. That's not controlling. My man is literally teaching me. When you sit up here and say, now do this or do that, do this, now you're controlling me. It's never good. That's never a good thing.
Yo, are we serious? Look, JR, we back to this? I thought we put this thing to bed, like.
But it's not too bad, because you know why? A lot of people don't know the difference. And a lot of people don't know the difference between controlling and a man actually trying to provide for them. And there's a difference, right? So we all know what, a controlling man is. It's literally dominating a person in an unhealthy way, right? So if your partner is just like consistently feeling like intimidated, insecure, and she doesn't feel like you're doing everything necessary to make sure that the relationship is where it needs to be, then she's gonna feel controlled. But if you're telling her, hey, I see that you're doing X, Y, and Z, at home, and hey, I want you to stay home and do all these things, and I don't want you to work, that's not a sense of control. We probably did feel like that. In the past couple of years, I had to learn that it wasn't actually control or that person trying to control people. But I think people get it misconstrued all the time. I think people need to really look and look at the definition of controlling, and then see if that person that they're dealing with is actually controlling or not, because it can be heavily misconstrued in a lot of different ways. Some men really do love you. Some men really do care for you, and they really want to see you succeed. But a lot of us are so, I guess, self-centered and don't want to not lead, but we don't want to follow. We want to be able to do our own thing. And because of that, it hinders a lot of us in our thought process on a day-to-day.
The word control is not neither positive or a negative word, for the record. I think because people been in so many abusive relationships, they hear the word control, they've been tricked to think of the negative. You can control. Women at the same time say they want a man to lead. For a person to lead, that means that person is in control. And if the person is in control and leading you in the right direction, he's controlling his relationship in the right direction. The definition of control is the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. So if your man is leading you in the right direction, there's nothing, which women say that they want a man to be a leader and to lead. That means he is to lead is to control. He's controlling his relationship in the right direction, and women don't have no problem with that. But now to be a control freak, now I think that's what people going. They go to the immediate extreme. And I'm not here to talk about the extremes. We know, obviously, if a man is controlling you to the point to where he's a control freak, then that's something that maybe that you might not need to be in.